Tan.
Yes, very tan.
I started looking at the light upstairs and trying to think.
Yeah, I'm almost
okay,
your complexion. I'm almost.
You getting there
Yeah,
close?
How am I doing?
You're,
You wanna see-
you're still Casper right
You
now.
want to see
You're
a
still-
pasty dude in winter, boy? You came to the right place.
Yeah, you should have figured out how to get out of this and get some sun.
So, Kia, I feel like I needed your advice this past weekend. I was at the Cove, took my family down there to the Bahamas. You know, great place to play with the kids, right? And so getting up at the crack of dawn, 4:35 a.m., daughter and I and everybody go down with another family. And it's one of these places.
Wait, why are you getting up at the crack of dawn?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
just
the
'cause
first thing that I thought.
I can't not get up.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't.
yeah, that's
I'm
true.
up. I'm
You're
just,
trained to do it
I'm
now.
going, right?
Yeah, that's
so we
true.
get down there, you know, one of the places everybody has to get their seats, right? The chairs. You got to put towels and stuff on your chairs.
Where?
Well, this is at the Cove. I'm trying to tell you. So everybody puts stuff on the chairs. So you got to, and there's all these chairs, but everybody's coming down to secure their chairs early because it gets packed around 9:30, 10. Stop. I already know where you're going, Keith. Anyway, let me tell you guys what happened. So all our kids are playing in the pool. We're there. The chairs are locked. And I see this guy, and he's walking with this kid and his wife, and his kid's in the stroller. And I see him look around and give the look. And I was like, man, there's 10,000 chairs. Don't do it. And he takes my last chair with my bag on it. And he kind of kicks it away and moves it real quick, Key, and looks around and says, go on, baby, change it. And I'm like, well, now I have to be the guy. There's all these, and walk up, I'm like, hey, man, I just want you to know, like, this is our chairs. You know, and we're here. Nobody else is even here. He's like, look, man, my kid just needs a change. But can we have the chair, please? Can we just have the chair for the day? I'm like, it's not, I really need Key right now because I really want
Well,
to
I
be
don't understand.
angry.
There were all these other chairs there.
Yeah, but he felt the need to take my chair.
Wouldn't you just simply tell him at that point, why can't you take one of these other chairs?
That's
since
what
my
I
stuff
said,
is
but
on
it didn't seem to register to
See,
him.
that's Jay's fault, though.
What do you mean that's my
I'm
fault?
going to keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
This is Jay Dan Williams. I'm not going somewhere, first of all, where I got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the damn morning to go run downstairs like a bunch of cockroaches to get a chair.
You're going to arrange it ahead of time.
I'm not going
No,
to
he's
a
not
place.
going to a resort like this. It's for
I
the
don't care.
kids,
You can
though.
call it whatever you want to. 1% problem. Oh, you can do all that shenanigans. I'm not going to a place. I work too damn hard
I'm with Key on this.
in my life, Max. In my life, to go somewhere where I got to fight for a chair. Had an experience like this myself in Hawaii, about 7 years ago. I was doing a friend a favor. I decided.
That's how it happens. You get caught, though.
I decided that I was going to go to the resort that my friend.
That's what happens.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to this resort, blah, blah, blah. Then I realized when I got there was no room service at night. So wait, hold on, Max. I was on one side of the island. Next day, I told my wife and stuff. I said, I understand, baby. We can't. I get it. I can't. I like them too, but
Yeah.
we got to go.
That's what you need to say. I understand, baby. I can't. And bounce.
Oh, I went to the
Exactly
other.
what he
I went
just
on the
said.
other side of the island where I originally wanted to go. I'm not doing that, Jay.
I know.
I'm on vacation.
That's what I felt like.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to. I mean, literally, the guy reverse guilt me. He was like, "Well, I'm just saying, like, my kids changed." I'm like, "It's fine. Let your kids change.
I'd have just got. I'd have got up my stuff.
Like, take
I'd
somebody
just
else's
took
seat. My
stuff and
family's
left.
here. Everybody else's family, they just come down, secure the seats, and they're not even here.
All the
Bizarre.
money you spend to argue about
See,
a
that's
table.
what I'm saying, though, man.
I mean,
They
a
just-
chair.
Was that the only thing?
Oh no, there's a lot more, but we'll dive
That's
into
your fault, though.
We'll dive in. What's
It's
it called,
for the
Evan? What's the
kids.
other game called? Ski. What's it called, Evan?
Which game?
The game where you're on the beach.
Spike ball.
Spike ball.
Yeah, spike ball.
They got me into playing spike ball.
That's
This-
okay. The kids.
Yeah, no. It was a drunken crew.
That's
And one-
okay.
And one of the two girls who were talking the most trash, one girl literally bent down behind me, got on all four, and another girl started charging at me.
Okay.
This is during a game of spike ball, by the way.
Blame that
2
on the
o'clock in
kids.
the afternoon.
Blame that on the kids too.
My one-legged ass moved
Many
out of the way,
mojitos, brother.
mushed her, and she tripped over the other girl. I'm like, why are you trying to trip me? What's
Jay,
going
but
on
you know
here?
what?
What
Sometimes,
place?
here's the one thing. Sometimes
Where
we
am
got
I at right
a lot
now?
to get into.
You always try to act like you don't have no money to spend, man.
I do have money to spend.
Get some
I'm
private.
willing to spend it.
Get some private cabanas.
I
or
was
something,
at a
man.
private cabana.
You ever have a run of about a day or two where you just wind up in conflict with people
Yes.
out of proportion for about a day or two, and at a certain point you got to stop and be like,
No, I know
something's
nothing
going on with
about
me,
that.
man. It can't be everybody else.
I
not
have no
me.
idea what you're talking about, Max.
All right.
All right. It's time Time for Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. By the way, this is Jay on vacation trying to relax and unwind.
Take the other cabanas, please, the other chairs. Damn.
So, the thing that's watching sports through the years, if you're rooting for a certain outcome or just observing to see it patience, patience, patience. And just when you run out of patience, more patience. That's what a lifetime of watching sports has taught me. Like if a guy's done it at a certain level his whole career, eventually he's going to do it at that level. Don't worry about the slump, right?
Nope.
Oh, I've been saying that about Russell Westbrook. And just when I guess I should have more patience, I think I've run out of patience. Here is Russell Westbrook, Lakers guard, at the Sunday post-game presser, asked if booing bothers him after the Lakers got blown out. Listen.
Does the booing, pretty loud, especially at the end of the game, does that stick with you? Like, how do you handle respond to that? Like, you don't take that home with you?
Take it home for what?
I don't think about it.
Take it home, man. Well, I got 3 beautiful kids at my house. My wife, I ain't taking it home. They take their boo and they take their ass home. I ain't worried about that. Doesn't bother me none, and that's a part. And I'm not really worried about it at all. And that's how I deal with it. So I'm not, I can it roll off my shoulder. I go home.
100. Love it.
That's a great response.
It is not when your mind is 26 for the game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a great response, though. He's struggling. He can't sit up there. Jay, you know that, man. You can't sit up there and be worried about somebody booing. That's the same thing I say about the social media world. You cannot worry about what people say when they hit click or hit enter. You cannot worry. They're seeing. You cannot worry about that sort of stuff. You've got to continue to do what you need to do to get better every single day. And on top of that, you got to think about your family and the people that you surround yourself with that are positive in your life.
Okay, let me go back to that point you said about you have to continue to get better. They're going the opposite way.
Well, they're not
This
very
team
good.
is getting worse.
They're getting better at getting worse.
And think about it. They come off the controversial game against the Clippers, out of bound call that LeBron goes back to that's a whole other conversation. It's a whole other conversation. But then you follow that up against a team that is 2.5 games behind you, right? Competing for the play-in tournament. And you get smacked at home. And, dude, I could take you through plays where it's like they just quit defensively. It was like you had people last night saying they disrespected the game of basketball. Laker fans should get their tickets. They should be refunded for their tickets.
No, they're not very good.
This is after LeBron's like, I want to finish my career in L.A. and da-da-da-da, and everyone.
What else is he going to say, though?
Yeah.
What else he going to say?
He had to say that.
The Laker mob is slowly but surely,
at his neck.
Swimming around. The Sharks are swimming, and he's in the middle of the ocean. I think he'll be fine, though, because he can still play. But his play last night didn't help the cause either. He didn't play well either. He turned the ball over at an alarming rate. He looked like he was kind of like out of it, tired of it, frustrated, as you say, Jay. But in the end, they are a bad basketball team. Just overall, they're not a good team,
No,
period.
they're not.
I mean, they did some stuff last night that just made you – I had to turn the damn TV off finally and say, man, let me close my eyes.
16 turnovers in the first half, man.
Patience. And this has happened to me so much. So I'm finally like, I'm done. And right when you're done, they turn it around. But I don't see it.
When did they turn around?
I'm saying like they, meaning athletes and teams where they've shown it to you in the past. Right when you run out of patience, in my experience, it's like, oh, they turned it around. I shouldn't have jumped off at that moment. But I got to jump off.
It's bad, man.
I got to jump off. Westbrook is showing it's 2/3 through the season. We're past the All-Star break, and he's still Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. Funny response, though. They could go home. Much more on the Lakers' concerns and LeBron's future in L.A. in 1 hour, but coming up –